Welcome to the Unitarian Church of Evanston. I'm Reverend Susan Francis, and this morning, Kathy Underwood, our Director of Lifespan Faith Formation, and I are leading our Faith Formation Sunday. So there are lots of youth and children with us this morning that we're going to recognize and acknowledge. Whether this is your spiritual home or you are newly discovering this community, it is good to share this time together. We strive to be an inclusive and welcoming community, seeking truth in love and nurturing the human spirit for a world made whole. We are guided by our principles and values, which remind us in every moment and through every challenge that each of us is worthy of love, and that we are all connected through the vast and beautiful web of existence. We come together to remember our kinship with one another and to hold one another in heart and mind with tenderness and careful attention. If you are joining us online, there are links of connection in the description below the YouTube live stream, including the order of service credits, ways to support our mission, and how to join our email newsletter list. If you are in the sanctuary, we encourage you to use the QR code for our order of service or to pick up a large print order of service. Both are in the table on the lobby. We also have hymnals, which are right outside the sanctuary doors. We also have an inductive loop system for anyone who is wearing a hearing aid with a T-coil connection. For those who do not have a T-coil enabled hearing aid, we have receivers that can pick up the loop signal and you can listen through earphones. Those are also located on the table in the lobby. I'm going to start our announcements with Sandra Robinson and to Renee Hoff and Janelle Britton and Jillian Lawrence, who is not here this morning, about our rummage sale.
Thank you to all of you here who made our rummage sale a huge success. Woohoo! A special thanks to my cohort, Renee Hoff. She did an amazing job on advertising and publicity, along with David in our office, and she also is just with me every step of the way. And to Jillian Lawrence, who's not with us today, but also contributed immensely and was another team leader. So, thank you. I want to thank Vicki Diebele, our staff accountant, and we spent countless hours counting money yesterday. And Vicki kept track of everything during the week, and Liz Kennedy, who gave so much of her time. So thank you to staff. And I'd like for department heads who are here to stand up, please, so we can recognize you and your hard work.
They're not sleeping.
And for each person in this room who donated your time, your spirit, your items, brought baked goods, whatever you did to contribute to this sale, I want you to stand up and be recognized because it takes all of us. So here's the number that you're waiting for, right? So I confirmed with our treasurer this morning that in our budget, we have $15,000 budgeted for rummage sale. We brought in $25,400. Woo!
I just want to echo what Sandra just said. It was a lot of work, but a great time of community and friendship, so it's great. And I just also want to add that if you have a yard sign, we're going to recycle those and use those again next year. So please bring them in, and there's a little sign out to the side when you enter the lobby. So thanks so much.
Our summer program for Children's Faith Formation begins June 11th. We will be hearing wisdom tales from around the world and learning games from those countries. This is a great opportunity for adults and older youth to help out with a small commitment of time. Look for the program table in the back of the sanctuary after the service for more details or to talk to a member of the family ministry team. Our emissions reduction task force is still seeking volunteers. Please stop by their program table in the back of the sanctuary after today's service to talk about ways to help meet our goal of 30% reduction of emissions by 2035. On Thursday, May 25th, from 4 to 5 p.m., join our Native Communities Solidarity team at the Mitchell Museum for a special presentation on the Indigenous people's history of Chicagoland that the team has arranged with the museum staff. Space is limited, and we hope to fill up the space, so please check the newsletter for the registration link. Yo Fresh Cafe is coming to UCE soon. On Sunday, May 28th, after our worship service, the Real Team is hosting an ice cream social with frozen yogurt during kinship time. We'll be outside on the south lawn or in the sanctuary if the weather's inclement. Come make new friends, build your own frozen yogurt sundae, play games, and make paper flowers for our 100th anniversary of the Flower Communion. And just have a good time. Our Congregational Connections team is then getting ready for the next Sunday, June 4th, which is our annual picnic. Please stop by their program table at the back of the sanctuary after the service today to sign up for half-hour shifts to lead games for children and adults during our annual picnic. And now let us settle into our shared time of reflection, celebration, and inspiration. As we begin our worship service, those joining us online are invited to gather their chalice and join in. Welcome to worship. Our introit this morning is On Children. The lyrics were written by Khalil Gibran and set to music by Dr. Issei Barnwell. We have chosen to use the original lyrics, so you will notice the gendered language. Welcome to worship.
Longing for itself, take Unitarian Church of Evanston resides on land that was recorded as being transferred from the local Potawatomi community to the U.S. government in 1829, before the Potawatomi were forcibly removed west of the Mississippi River. This land was then sold to white settlers. We remember the minds and bodies of the Black people who built up our country's culture and economy, a role forced on them originally by enslavement. We are indebted to their labor and their sacrifice since 1619, acknowledging the tremors of violence throughout the generations and the resulting impact that can still be witnessed today. These acknowledgments are one small effort towards building a long-term solidarity with contemporary communities. We commit ourselves to take what we learn here today and incorporate it into our lives and turn our thoughts into actions. To learn more about our congregation's land and labor acknowledgments, please visit our website. And please join in saying the words on the screen. We name these realities with honor for all the ancestors, respect for our descendants, and gratitude for the land we use as sacred space. And now, Megan Roberts Esterling, Carter Esterling, and Genevieve Esterling, who brought our beautiful flowers on our chancel table in recognition of our multi-generational community. And as Rex Wallen and Beverly Hay come forward to light our chalice, the symbol of our living tradition, please join in saying the italicized words on the screen. Hold on to what is good. Hold on to what you believe. Hold on to what you must do. Hold on to life. Hold on to my hand. And please rise in body and or spirit and join in saying the words of our covenant. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. And before we sing our opening hymn, I invite those of you joining online to greet in the chat, and those of you gathered here in the sanctuary to turn to one another briefly and say good morning. Greet someone new today.
Please stay after the service and continue your conversations, especially with folks you don't know very well. Let us continue to build kinship among us. You can remain risen. We are going to sing, even though we already had our opening hymn. We enter now into a time of dedication and hope, a time of promise and love as we bless some of the youngest members of our community. I invite the children who are being dedicated today and their families to come forward, and you're going to actually line up kind of from the nest. We might have to have two sections kind of on either side of the tables, but to come forward, and you're going to stand on the floor, and we're all going to sing "We Are" by Dr. Issei Barnwell as the families come forward. That there are so many families with us this morning. We are a congregation that cherishes children. Your laughter brings us joy, your creativity reminds us to play, and your open hearts inspire us to be our very best selves. Children, today, by blessing you, we are celebrating the wonder of your birth, the sacredness of your life, and the love that has already and will continue to surround you. We are accompanying you on your life journey, and we cannot wait to see who you become. Through everything that happens in your life, the loving spirit of this congregation and of our shared Unitarian Universalist faith will be with you. As we gather today in this sacred space of our shared faith, we will bless you with nature's elements. These elements will surround you in one form or another as you go through your life, wherever you go, and acting as a blessing. We pray that throughout your days, you will know your life as sacred and special and a gift unto the world. begin our dedication with the blessing of your names. As your name is shared, the bells will ring, and I will bless each of you with water. Water we gather during our water communion, water that is symbolic of the transformative power of our gathered community. May water bless you with coolness and clarity, with the ease, to ease the thirst of longing so that you may be content in the many stages of your life. May the waters of your life be peaceful and calm and wild and rushing as is needed in the moment. And when you need forgiveness, may water cleanse you and bring you back to wholeness. All right. Matt and Sydney, what have you named your children? We're going to tell you the story of their names. Lyra, your parents chose your name after the main character from The Golden Compass because of her fearlessness, adventurous spirit, and strong sense of ethics. I'm going to put some water on your forehead. Are you ready? You are blessed with the waters of the earth. May they bring you what you need. Phineas, you had your name chosen after Finn, from Huckleberry Finn, because of his bravery, compassion, and morality. I'm going to put some water on your forehead. Ready? You are blessed with the waters of the earth. May they bring you what you need. So Marion was supposed to be here, and she was sick last year for her dedication, and she's sick again this year for her redo. So we hold Marion Bates Jeffries in our hearts today, knowing that we love her and send our love out to her if she and her mother and grandparents are watching. Marion is on our heart today. David, what have you named your child?
Robert Nathan Bates Jeffries.
Robert, your parents chose your name to honor your families. Robert is a family name from both sides, although very important on Ellen's side. Ellen's grandfather was named Robert, and her father's family lost a brother named Robert. Latham, your middle name, was a family name in Nowak, Connecticut, where David's from. Robert, you are blessed with the waters of the earth. May they bring you what you need. Kyle and Michelle, what have you named your child? Clementine, your parents chose your name while your mom was pregnant because oranges were one of her favorite things to eat during that time. You are blessed with the waters of the earth. May they bring you what you need. Hi. All right. Jenna and Brett, what have you named your child? Henry. The bells ring for you. Yeah. Your parents chose your name after having competing lists of baby names and having a hard time landing on one they both agreed upon. They decided to use a baby name app a friend told them about, where they each created a list of names using the app's list of names. And while neither of your parents had Henry on their original lists, when it came up on the app, both of them selected it. And they like to think that maybe you had a hand in choosing your own name. Your middle name, George, honors Jenna's dad, George. Yeah, hi, Henry. You are blessed with the waters of the earth. May they bring you what you need. Josh and Laura, what have you named your child? Court, your parents chose your name knowing that Court Koa means brave warrior. But they chose the name Court almost 15 years ago when they first started dating because they liked the sound of it and it stuck. Your middle name, Koa, is a tree indigenous in New Zealand and Hawaii, which both have special places in your parents' heart. Hi, Court. I'm going to put some water on your forehead. You are blessed with the waters of the earth. May they bring you what you need. Carter and Megan, what have you named your child? Genevieve. Your name is chosen in honor of your mother's families. Genevieve, in honor of your grandmothers, which you probably know, right? Genevieve was your dad's mom, and your middle name, Julia, is your mom's mom. Okay, I'm going to put some water on your forehead. Ready? You are blessed with the waters of the earth. May they bring you what you need. There's going to be more later, so. All right. Amy and Ruth, what have you named your child? Henry Maxwell, your parents chose your name to honor your families. Henry is a family name and was Ruth's father's middle name, and Maxwell is the name of Ruth's sister's husband. Ruth's father was a brilliant scientist, garrulous and kind. Did I say that right? Max is a wonderful dad, a fun, quirky artist, and a deeply good person. Your parents hope to see these qualities reflected in you as you grow. Ready? You are blessed with the waters of the earth. May they bring you what you need. All right. Monica and Matthew, what have you named your child? Milo, your parents chose your name knowing that Milo means great warrior, with the wish that you may always have the strength to stand up and fight, and with the hope that empathy, compassion, and kindness fuels your courage rather than anger. Are you ready? You are blessed with the waters of the earth. May they bring you what you need. Look, they're going to bring you what you need right now. Now, knowing that each child is part of a wider community, and that each of these children will have connections to friends and family, neighbors, teachers, mentors, faith community, and more, we acknowledge those multitudes of connection, love, support, and inspiration. As we bless you with air, symbolized by the threads of a tassel moved along the wind, we will name those who are in person, online, and those who are with us in spirit, who will always be with you through your life. May the air bless you with deep breath. May each breath remind you of your ancestors and bring you their wisdom. May each breath remind you of your future and all the breaths yet to come. May each breath bring you deep peace, a reprieve from worry, and the ability to live your fullest life. Each family has expressed gratitude for those who have and will continue to form the wider circle of support and love for these children. We name these individuals as I brush this tassel across each child's left hand with a blessing of air. Hi, Lyra, can I see your hand? Yeah, they're perfect. Finn, may I see your hand? Thank you. Lyra and Finn, these people are with you on your life journey. Your parents, Sydney and Matt Francolino. Your grandma, Bobby, Grammy, and Pop Pop. Hi, Robert. These people are with you on your journey. Your parents, Ellen and David Bates Jeffries. Ellen's parents, Marcy and Steve. And David's parents, Tim and Deb. Clementine. Hi, may I see your hand? Yeah. These people are with you on your life journey. Your parents, Kyle and Michelle Underwood. Your grandparents, Kathy and Todd Underwood. Adam and Melissa Reffield. Amanda Mistretta. Roman Dyer. And Delaney Drummond. Henry, may I see your hand? These people are with you on your life journey. Your parents, Jenna Rieger Olson and Brett Olson. Your grandparents, George and Ellen Rieger. Kelly and Travis Burnett. And David and Lisa Meyer. Is that all of you? Yeah, all right. We have everybody. Welcome, welcome. Look at all these people. All right. Court, may I see your hand? Yeah. Court, these people are with you on your life journey. Your parents, Josh and Laura Goodrich, Laura LaPratte, and Josh Goodrich, I apologize. Your vast family with grandparents, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, and beyond from both sides, as well as your 4 loving guide parents. Genevieve, may I see one of your hands? I bless you with the element of air. Genevieve, these people are on your life journey. Your parents, Megan Roberts Esterling and Carter Esterling, Mark and Julie Roberts, Emily and Chris Griffin, Chris and Leslie Camback, the Lynch families, and the, can you tell me how to say that one? The Georgakis family. Yeah, you are blessed with many people in your life. All right. Hi, Henry. Henry, you are blessed with these people on your life journey. Your parents, Ruth Orm Johnson and Amy Pooley, your sister, and your godparents, Katie Burns and Emma Satchel. And Milo. Hi, may I see one of your hands? Nice. Thank you. Ready, one more time. There you go. These people are on your life journey. Your parents, Monica Lonnie and Matthew Geishan, Grandma Jennifer Geishan, Grandpa Gregory Geishan, Nona Mary Doney, and Gramps Frank Lonnie, and godparents, Caitlin Clinton and Sierra White. And for our earth blessing, Kathy will.
Yeah. Each of us is comprised of the elements of the earth. The earth feeds us and shelters us. It provides us with a way to ground ourselves, whether we are playing in the sand or visualizing the ground beneath our floorboards. We bless you with earth, symbolized by a stone. May your childhood be blessed with muddy knees and dirt behind your ears, with bird songs and purring pets, with the smell of rain and fresh baked cookies. I will brush a stone across your right hand with the wish that when you next encounter a stone, you will be reminded to keep playing in nature, taking time to experience the outdoors, even as you treat the nature you encounter with tenderness and care. And then I will hand you a copy of Every Day and Sunday, a little book about Unitarian Universalism, to keep you on your journey.
our final blessing is that of fire. The most significant symbol of our faith community is the flaming chalice, which symbolizes the warmth of our community, the light of our search for truth, and the fire of our commitment to justice and equity. In blessing you with fire, we have a twofold blessing. One is the connection between you and our congregation and our larger Unitarian Universalist faith community. The promise the congregation will make in a moment to cherish you and support you. The second is the promise of the inner connection of life itself, knowing that the heat of the sun provides us vital energy and allows life to grow in the spring and the summer, and life to thrive through the fall and winter. We bless you with the fire of the sun embodied in these roses. We give you a rose without thorns to symbolize our community's care for you as you explore the world and grow. As these flowers transformed from seed to bud to blossom, so too will each of you transform in ways we know and ways we cannot predict. In all of the changes in your unfolding lives, may you know the timeless beauty of your spirit and the eternal love that always holds you. As I hand you a rose, I will ask your parents to share their hopes for you. Which means I need, yes, this microphone. Then, with this rose, our community blesses and welcomes you. Lyra, with this rose, our community blesses and welcomes you. Matt and Sydney, what are your hopes for your children?
Our hope is that Finn and Lyra lead lives focused on service and love, that they are true to themselves, and they part to make the world a better place.
Robert, with this rose, our community blesses and welcomes you. David, what are your Ellen's hopes for Robert?
We hope that he'll be able to flourish, explore the world according to his interests, and always openly express himself. Ideally, while still remaining smiley and chill.
Clementine, with this rose, our community blesses and welcomes you. Kyle and Michelle, what are your hopes for Clementine?
We hope for Clementine to learn to live with gratitude, to be kind, joyful, and content.
Henry, with this rose, our community blesses and welcomes you. Yeah, maybe I'll hand that off. Brett and Jenna, what are your wishes for Henry?
We hope that Henry knows that he is deeply and unconditionally loved. We hope that he feels a sense of responsibility to others and knows that nothing in this world is accomplished alone. We hope that Henry experiences all of the joys, large and small, the world has to offer. And we hope that he, as he grows, he continues to approach the world with a sense of curiosity, adventure, and loving kindness.
Court, with this rose, our community blesses and welcomes you. Would you like to hold that? You're welcome. Laura and Josh, what are your wishes for Court?
To find love, happiness, and support throughout his life with a community that helps him to live out his dreams and stay true to himself.
Genevieve, with this rose, our community blesses and welcomes you. Carter and Megan, what are your hopes for Genevieve?
This little piece of paper. We hope that Genevieve is healthy, kind, and surrounded by people who love her and that she loves.
Henry, with this rose, our community blesses and welcomes you. Would you like to hold his rose for him?
Do you want to hold his flower for him? Thank you.
Thank you, Katie.
But because he can't hold it.
That's right.
Ruth and Amy, what are your hopes for Henry?
We hope Henry never wonders about what it is to be loved and feels a sense of purpose and place in the world. We hope he is challenged and nurtured in equal measure, and we hope he gives his sister just enough of a hard time for them to laugh about it when they're older.
Milo, with this rose, our community blesses and welcomes you. Monica and Matthew, what are your hopes?
Our hope for Milo is that his love for himself equals our love for him, that he's driven by a desire to make the world a kinder place. We want our son to laugh without abandon, to cry without shame, and to speak his mind without reservation. We know we can't promise him a 100% happy life, but we want him to have peace, security, and passion, that he might have solace at the hard times to come. And most of all, we want Milo to be loved and understood and to pay that forward.
May fire bless you with passion and energy. May you find callings that feed your spirit, serve the holy, and kindle kindness and compassion in the world. May you feel the interconnectedness of all life on earth, and may you feel the love and support of this congregation as you grow in mind, body, and spirit. May we be a faith and people worthy of the blessings that you will bestow upon us. Blessed be. Let the congregation share in these blessings by extending your promise to help support these families and these children as they grow and thrive. Please join in saying the words of commitment on the screen. We promise to care for these children. We will help raise them to love, justice, and live with compassion. We will extend to them kindness and courage, and we will encourage them to live their dreams. As our children and families return to their seats, please join in singing the words on the screen by Brian Wren, sung to the tune of Morning Has Broken. Let us sing our joy and gratitude for this morning. I invite us to settle into a time of quiet reflection as we share our joys and sorrows as a part of the practice of beloved community. If you would like to have something shared on Sunday morning, you may write it in our Joys and Sorrows book that lives at the back of the sanctuary, email one of the ministers, or submit through the online form on our homepage. These are the joys and sorrows that have been shared before our service today. On this Mother's Day, we are grateful to the mothers and caregivers who tended to our minds, bodies, and spirits. Some of us are missing our mothers, aunts, and grandmothers who are no longer with us. Some of us did not know our birth mother and will spend today honoring our parents, caregivers, and guardians. To all those who have loved a child, happy Mother's Day. Sue Yoakum wishes for a successful upcoming appointment. From Barb Butts, she is savoring memories of a college friend, Betsy, who died from a fall this weekend. Barb will light a candle in her memory today. Sarah Devaney has a joy. She's going by train to visit friends on Thursday. And a joy from Joe Lynn Cotton that Craig's radiation for prostate cancer reduced his PSA reading from 8.4 to 2.1. But he has a terrible cold today, so he's home and is not here with us to celebrate. And a joy from Alexa and Rob Avery. Our trans daughter, Alice Avery, just successfully completed facial feminization surgery, and she is healing very well, and we are feeling very blessed. And a joy from Meredith Hayden. Heartfelt thanks and deep gratitude to all 25 of the rummage sale cleanup crew, who emptied the church. Yep. Special thanks to Bob and Mark Mesley, who engineered the packing of the trailer to capacity, and to all 25 who got a Herculean job done yesterday, and folks who answer the call and return year after year to do this cleanup work. And a special note of thanks to the heart and soul of UCE, Kathy Talmadge. Kathy, I know you're in the kitchen, so I hope you hear us clapping for you. Meredith notes her endless energy, humor, and magic touch to so many events. Thank you all. If you have something on your heart today that you would like to express, I invite you to come forward to light a candle. Please join me in an attitude of prayer and meditation as I share the prayer, "It is in questioning that we find answers," by H.P. Rivers. Goddess, make me an instrument of peace. Where there is hatred, let me know love. Where there is injury, healing. Where there is doubt, reassurance. Where there is challenge, compassion. Where there is pain, rest. O Divine Mother, grant that I may not so much seek to control as to co-create, to be understood as to understand myself, to be admired as to be seen. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in questioning that we find ourselves, and it is in honoring ourselves that we live to our highest good. Blessed be. And we'll sing just one verse of Comfort Me.
As we say in our covenant each Sunday, service is our law. UCE is called by our mission, values, and principles to contribute to our community, to form accountable partnerships, and to express gratitude through giving. Today's offering will be shared with the Neurodiversity Foundation, which is organized by the neurodiverse for the neurodiverse. They provide a platform for autistic advocates to speak to their experience and provide language for others to do the same. You may text to give, mail in a check, or give from our website. If you write a check, please indicate in the memo line if your check is for the shared offering or some other giving. The ushers will now come forward as you're able, and may what you give bring you joy. As always, thank you for your generosity. And now I invite you to watch a short video highlighting our year in faith formation.
Yesterday, a child came out to water, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look and hide from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like, when you're older, must appease him, and promises of someday make his dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look and hide from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years went by, and now the boy is 20. Though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true, there'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams and plenty, before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look and hide from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. And go round and round and round in the circle game.
I now invite our OWL youth forward. Don't be shy. For the past 7 months, we have had 6 youth from UCE who have participated in the Our Whole Lives program, which is fondly known as OWL, a comprehensive sexuality education program. And this year we were in joyous community with First Unitarian and Second Unitarian churches in Chicago, and combined our youth and had a total of 20 youth participate. About 38 hours of actual program time, yes. So thank you to the parents who, helped out. Awesome. And to UCE's Dana Dean, who was our facilitator. The parents did recognize the facilitators with a little gift card to a restaurant, well deserved, of course. So today we are, you're hiding behind me. Go over here where we can see you. Don't be shy. We have Beverly, Mary, and Margot. The others could not be here today, unfortunately, for successfully completing the OWL program. And know that it doesn't end here, you three. As you meet people and date and develop relationships, you will be using what you learned, I hope, and help each other along the way. So I'm presenting you each with a small token of appreciation. Oh, Reverend Susan's going to be my Vanna White. You can choose your favorite cute stuffed owl. So, congratulations to our youth. Well deserved. Are we going to do the anthem? Okay, we are good. We are running late. I so apologize. It's all my fault. But it's a celebration. This is like exciting for me. Our anthem today is We Rise Again. And this song is about the strength of home given to us by family, friends, and music. We decided to leave the original lyrics by Leon Dubinsky that were written in 1985. And again, you might notice the gendered language.
When the waves roll on over the water and the ocean cries, we look to our sons and daughters to explain our lives, as if a child could tell us why. Sure as the sunrise, sure as the sea, sure as the wind in the trees, we rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again in the waves out on the ocean. And then we rise again. When the light goes dark with the forces of creation across the stormy sky, we look to regeneration to explain our lives, as if a child could tell us why. Sure as the sunrise, sure as the sea, sure rise again.
Amen. Woo. Yeah. All right, on to our last highlight, the bridging ceremony. It is in the Unitarian Universalist tradition to recognize both our young people who are going into high school or the youth group and those who are graduating from it in a special ceremony we call the bridging ceremony. So I invite our sixth grader, no, she's being shy all of a sudden. Yeah, one of our youth is sick, so that could be why she doesn't want to come forward. That's okay, you can stay there. I'll just talk about you. Not really. So maybe just stand up and wave. This is Sydney. So we're here to recognize Sydney and Eloise, who could not be here today. We are blessed to have you in our congregation, and we look forward to walking with you on your journey into and through high school. We endeavor to help strengthen your roots in our faith to prepare you for the future. In recognition of this moment, I invite you to cross our imaginary bridge, which we're not going to do. So please bring the rose to lovely Sydney. So, this rose unfortunately does have a few thorns. Do you want to? Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, all right. All right. I'm inviting the congregation to say the words on the screen, hopefully. Oh, there you go. As you cross this bridge between childhood and youth, know that we cherish the energy you bring to every facet of Unitarian Universalist. In the spirit of our multi-generational community, we will support and guide you on our journey. And now I invite the youth group come forward and our graduating seniors. And any young adults out there who would like to participate, like Chester. Not to point anybody out. Youth, or young adult, is defined in the UU world as 18 to 35 years of age. Some of us still feel that way, even though technically we aren't. There's our youth. All right. So this, yeah, they're supposed to be. So Chester, you're over here. Chester was in the choir. He has an excuse. He couldn't be at our rehearsal this morning. That's okay. Oh, and we have someone to join you. Yay. We're all in position. All right. All right. So our graduates this year, Beverly Hay and Rex Wallen. Yay, yay, yay. This ceremony is both an invitation and a hope, for we invite you to remember as you spread your wings that your roots are here. We hope you will return to us often because you're dear to our hearts. And if life settles you in a far corner of our world, we hope that your connections here prompt you to look for a UU community there. We gather to honor your transition and to celebrate the contributions you've made to our community. We have nurtured you and supported you as you discovered Unitarian Universalism. May you carry the light of our religious faith within your heart now and always, and may our religious heritage help you find love, hope, and faith. May you find strength to create your own inner peace and help carry that peace out into the world.
The journey you're about to take into this world is life-changing.
We have given you firm roots in your journey to adulthood.
And we see the wings of your dreams coming into being.
All right. In recognition of this moment, I invite you to cross our bridge to our young adult side, Rex and Bev. Don't be shy. And Reverend Susan has a rose for you.
Which embodies life's beauty and life's thorns. So these roses have thorns on them. Challenges in life may hurt at times while still holding the beauty of possibility. May you carry with you the love of this congregation who loves you so much. And steeped in our shared faith and grounded in our common humanity, may you move forward into this life knowing you are held. May the rose always remind you of this love. I invite the congregation to join me in saying our words of commitment that are on the screen. As you stand on the bridge between youth and adulthood, know that cherish the energy and wisdom you bring to every facet of Unitarian Universalism. We greet you with open arms as you cross this bridge and pledge to be there again at future crossings. Rex and Bev, do you want to say a few words? Still? No. Rex does. No pressure, Bev.
Popcorn theology, visiting other religious congregations, going to Boston. These are all things from my middle school years at UCE that I have fond memories of. I also remember writing a statement of faith and OWL class. Although I may not have enjoyed those things as much in the moment, I recognize they are important parts of my experiences here, and I will carry all of these things with me into the next stage of my life. Youth group has also been important to me. The experience of slowing down to think about things deeply and discuss them with others is one that I value, and that I rarely have in other spaces. I'd like to thank Linda and Margaret and the other youth group leaders that helped create that space. I believe that having had this type of experience has prepared me to find it again as I move on to college.
Okay. Although this is a bittersweet moment, I'm excited to be here today, surrounded by this beloved community that has supported me for years. And I'm looking forward to my next steps in life, taking the principles I've learned here at UCE along with me. I'll fondly remember my years in youth group, going to YouthCon that one year before COVID hit, and going to OWL twice, both in junior high and senior high school, where I made new friendships. So thank you, UCE, for all of the love and memories.
All right, awesome. As we extinguish this chalice, Rex and Bev, please join in saying the words on our screen by Reverend Elizabeth Sell Jones. We extinguish this flame but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. And as we close our time together, I invite all families from the dedication, join our youth group up here, please. Don't be shy, it's okay. Yeah? Anyone who helps lead children or youth in Heads, Hearts, and Hands, or Chalice Children, or OWL, come on up. And those of you who are sitting on either side of this aisle, no pressure here, if you are willing and able, to stand up and face the aisle, and we're going to make an arch with our arms. And if other people can help fill in if there's a gap, that would be awesome. So consider this arch our bridge of sorts. And I'm going to invite our parents, our children, our youth, adult leaders to walk through the arch in recognition of all you do here. Yes. And while you do so, we're going to sing Wo Ya Ya. The words will be on the screen, or you just hum along. May your journey have more joys than sorrows, and may you know that you have this community that cares about and loves you. As you walk through our arch, we sing you off. Wo Ya Ya.
Thank you for staying for a half an hour late for our fabulous Faith Formation Sunday. Thank you all. Blessed be. And there's cake for kinship time.